plaintiff, non-attorney, pro se.
Amaral, I'll get that right the next time. Thank you, sir. Okay, let me just make sure that we all understand the posture. This case has been pending for a very long time, filed in 2020. On July 14th, Mr. Amaral filed a motion to continue, requesting an additional 90 days in order to retain counsel. The responses from the defendants were, okay, but we want to make sure that this is a firm trial date. And I agree. I mean, since there's no objection, Mr. Amaral, although my inclination is to say we got to get this thing to trial, I do recognize your desire to have an attorney represent you. It is a very complicated case, difficult to handle for a non-lawyer. But if I give you this continuance, it's going to be a firm date. I mean, I'm not going to set it out again if you come back to me in a couple of months and say, gee, Judge, I still haven't been able to find a lawyer. It's just not going to work that way. And I just want to make sure that you and I are clear about that. And if you have any questions, you can ask them of me now.
How far out are you willing to extend this case, Your Honor?
Well, so everyone understands, I did have a look at my trial calendar. That's going to depend in part on how much time is needed, but we're looking sometime in November.
Yes, the longer the better, and the only reason why I asked that is new counsel needs time to look at all the details. Opposition counsel has over 7 years taking a look at this, or as long as they've been on the case, several years. And so new counsel making a notice of appearance, if you know, he's had adequate time to look at all the details, and that'd be great. Also got some new evidence coming in that's going to help the truth succeed in being victorious in this case. And the outcome of all cases, not just this case, the truth should always have a prevailing presence, and suppression of evidence shouldn't happen, although it's happened. But definitely, Your Honor, I am inadequate categorically to move forward on this case on my lonesome. Certainly don't have the skills necessary in this case to have the truth prevail. And well, I think you got a good grasp of what I'm trying to say, but I'm hoping that new counsel making a notice of appearance will have adequate time to look at all the details, as well as introduce significant evidence that will just obliterate opposition's claims.
All right. Well, that presents another question, Mr. Amaral. I did not have a look at the current scheduling order when I was preparing for today's conference. It's entirely possible, I don't know, that the deadline for discovery has already passed, but perhaps Ms. Donaldson or Mr. Ferraro could speak to at least the procedural posture of the case right now.
Your Honor, this is Mike Ferraro. The deadlines for disclosure and discovery have long since passed. I don't have, I'm trying to pull it up right now. I wasn't expecting to have to pull that up, but I'm trying to pull up the most, well, actually there has
I can look at it as well on my end. Give me just a moment.
I'm trying to find it as well, the last scheduling order.
Mr. Amaral, just so you know what I'm doing, I'm looking at the docket online, and I'm looking for the last scheduling order.
Actually, you know what, Your Honor? I take that back. This is an appeal from arbitration.
Right,
So
that's right.
Oh,
it was 40 days from the appeal from arbitration. All discovery and disclosure should have been completed. The appeal from arbitration was on February 1st of 2023.
1st of 20. All right. Mr. Amaral, I'm not going to give any legal advice. I'm just going to observe that there may very well be an issue with the request to offer evidence additional to what has already been disclosed, because it is awfully, awfully late in the game. But I leave that for another day. I'm not going to make any decisions about that now. What I really need to speak with all of the parties about is how long you need for trial in this case. And Mr. Amaral, I know that you're not a lawyer, but you've been working this case for a while. You, I would hope, have given this some thought. How long do you think the trial in this case will last?
I'm sorry, did you say, you're asking me how long do I think trial's going to last in this case? Like
That's
how many
exactly
days?
what I'm asking you. Yep.
Okay.
How many days?
Well, to be frank, I don't know the answer to that question, how long it would take. I think it was slated for like 4 days, previous judge.
4 days?
I just wanted to mention, Your Honor,